Hey everyone, Merrick's here, bringing you another video. This is Champs on a Budget, the builds for you with Xavier Woods Donatello. So 20% strap as per usual. I'm going with armor on this one just because it's using power gems. You could go Vitality, you could go Fury. It doesn't really takedown. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, moves triple yellow, 6 MP, 6 MP, 4 MP. Honestly, there's a few different ways you could run this. I like starting with all the moves loaded. I still think that's the best way to go. Um, you could, however, not start with them loaded and take more chances, but I don't think that's the right way to play this. And then just fight chaotic people, which it's going to be really hard to remember who all is chaotic. So I think this is the best way to run this consistently against all types if you're on a budget, right? So Ninja Reflexes, 6 MP, 530k damage, increase your move dodge chance 50% for 1 turn. It's hardcore, so that means if your opponent's style is chaotic, and there's no good way of seeing that when you're on the pre-match screen, at least at the time of recording this. First deal 1.4 million damage, and then increase your move dodge chance by an additional 50%, so you get to 100% on chaotics. Turtle Power, 6 MP yellow, 499k damage, make 29 random gems into trap gems. Broken by your opponent, make 4 random gems into power gems of strength 114k. If broken by you, deal 105k damage and increase the strength of your power gems by 50k. And then Shining Splinter, 4 MP yellow, 417k damage, choose a 4x1 area to swap into yellow gems. Entourage going as free-to-play friendly as I can, and budget friendly. Kofi for 4 yellow MP, Cena for 2 yellow MP, Rikishi for +1 on a matchy match, and then Bella for 50% more damage on each power gem. So that's how we're going to run it. We're going to go against a non-chaotic, and then I'll show you against the chaotic. So Memrock is also would be what I would consider like a tough one because he's loaded turn 1, etc. Now, with this one, because you don't have NWO Hogan, you can't just do a row break. You have to do a wild card break. So that makes it not nearly as safe. So if you have NWO Hogan, very much so preferred. We're going to do a wild card. It worked out fine this time. Now we're at 100% dodge chance with the moves. So Memrock can it. Excuse me. Still fighting this cold. Almost over it, though. And here, you can row break because our turn is over. And we'll get that extra MP next time around, so. So dodgy. Dodgy. And one more dodge. Let's give us some power gems. That works for me. Now we want to break some traps. I'm going to hit the dodge move again as well. Let us break the Trapios. These are not in a good spot. We're going to do that, I guess. Boom. And one more row break, I think, will finish this for us. Yeah. So there you go. That's on a silver, a non-chaotic, and did exactly what we needed it to do, right? Pretty solid, actually. Let's take our silver against a gold with this and see what that looks like against a gold. And Steiner happens to be chaotic, much safer against the chaotic because we automatically have that 100% chance. So if I cascade or if you cascade, it's a safety net, so it can be used against non-chaotic, and then when you run into a chaotic, you're like, oh, I don't really need to worry. You also can do a row break where it clips a yellow as well. So like this top row, we can row break with Rikishi because it's going to clip a yellow. I'll show you what I mean. Set the row break like this. That's our 4. Rikishi gives us 5. We clip this yellow, it gives us 6. Like that. So when that works out, that's like great. You want to see that. You love to see that. So even if he wasn't chaotic, we'd have the double dodgy chance. Right now we're 200% dodgy. So good luck beating us with the 200% dodginess. Dodge. Dodge. Good luck, Scotty. Give us some power gems. Ooh, this is decent down here. It is a wild card. I can set up a row break here, but this has way more traps, which is really what gives us the damage. And we have a lot of pin bar to work with, so instead of like a row break here, we only get 3 traps. We go here, we get 5 traps minimum, to really buff our power gems. I cascaded a bunch. Less than ideal. However, he didn't kick out anyway. So, let me run that one more time for you guys, and then we'll call that a budget build. I do think Xavier Donatello is going to be incredible for you guys, though. If you don't have a lot of stuff, you're just going to be able to win and win consistently with him, which is great. This board I actually really like for this build, and the setup without NWO Hogan. It's set up very, very well to do lots of row breaks. Yellow's here on the edges away from it. Here, wild card here, but this row is probably the one. This row is probably the one we'll end up targeting, I would assume. This top one is great. And by target, I mean next turn, because I'm definitely going on the top this turn, because it doesn't matter. I only need 4. Because Rikishi gives us 5, and our turn next turn gives us 6. So, I'll just row break this as well. Thank you for the power gems, BPP. Give us a few more after we dodge you twice. And again, it wouldn't have mattered this time. Didn't need to be chaotic again. We got it loaded turn 1. Just showing you what. Oh, perfect. This is Butamus. This is absolutely perfect. This one right here was clutch. He didn't break any of our traps. So we're going to do 350k more damage to all of our traps here. Bam. Look at that. He's down to 41. We're going to continue to hit our buff. We're not putting any more traps out, because we don't want to overwrite any of our stuff. And our power gems are pretty big now. So there you can see he's down to 25 million, and he's not going to kick out. We're just getting more traps. Like, yeah. So I think fantastic for any champ on a budget. He's going to come in clutch. This moveset, you'll be able to wreck people. A touch on the slow side for me, but, you know, for you guys, it's probably much faster than having to do like a 3 or 4 sub win. So I think he'll probably be an upgrade over a lot of what you've been using, potentially. Ozzy is out there, though, for you as well. So that might be a really tough choice on who to level first, him or Ozzy. Really might depend on your playstyle preference, what you have. Ozzy, of course, benefits more from a gem damage strap and having gem damage trainers and things like that. Also, plates help Ozzy a ton. Whereas this guy doesn't need any plates, doesn't need Furies, so I think it'll depend what you have on your roster, which trickster ends up being better for you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you're continuing to enjoy these budget builds. I'm enjoying doing them for you, but keep letting me know, because it actually is really nice to hear your comments, because, again, I've said this before, but I don't tend to get as many views on these as my other stuff, and usually views is what I use to track if people are engaged with the content. But I get so many comments saying that they love these videos and stuff. It makes it really easy to keep doing them, and actually means quite a bit to me. So keep letting me know if these help you, because it'll keep me doing them for sure. Remember to like, subscribe, and share if this helped you, because that helps me. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. Yeah, he's really good. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think you can probably get him on the prize wall this 2-week event if you do your stuff as often as you can, and your faction is getting their stuff done. He's like 175,000 prize wall currency. I think you probably can get there. He's also in the free gold chest. The gold chest is only free though if you're doing your stuff and your faction does theirs, so he may not be free for you guys if you're watching this. That milestone anyway. But there is the prize wall too, so just be aware of that. I think you guys have a real good chance to get him.